This is hard pass, Kyle.
Oh,
this is hard pass. I'm going to give it up.
All right. Crab.
Yeah.
You on the first date with the girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all met in any situation you trying to think of, whether it was Tinder, y'all saw each other in the grocery store, y'all was passing in traffic, you was at the library, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like niggas go to the library.
Right.
But you ask out on a date, right? Everything going good, y'all exchange numbers, everything good.
Yeah.
You take out on a date.
Yep.
What would be a guaranteed deal breaker? It don't gotta be your number one. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5, but a guaranteed deal breaker. If it's 30 of them, say 30 of them.
You know what really grinds my gears, bro?
What
and I'm glad that you put us on a date.
Mm-hmm.
Because if a girl is rude to the waitress,
God dog,
or waiter or waitress,
God dog,
can't do it
at all.
Can't do it. Especially if they not only rude, but the way that they talking is like,
yep,
is not like that. It got to be some kind of class to it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Even if you ain't got none at home, have some in public.
Exactly,
because we can fake the rest.
Yeah, no, I really do. I really do feel that way. Yeah. It's like I remember I was dating this girl, and I told she was rude to the waitress in public, and the way that she would talk in public and stuff like that. And then when we got home, I was like, "Yo, I don't care how you act when we here. I don't care if you gotta act when we go out.
That's a fact.
If that is how you gonna be when we go out, this ain't gonna work."
I feel you on that. So what if she say, "Well, why can't I be myself?"
Yeah, I know. That's what she said.
Oh,
she
God, dog.
She said that.
It wasn't me, chat. But what did she say?
Yeah. She said that, and I was like, if that's how you are, then we not compatible.
So y'all kept talking. Did she work on it, or did y'all work on it, or y'all had just separate?
No, she said that she'll work on it.
Okay. Respect.
I had stopped taking her out though.
God, dog.
It is.
So for me, I would have to say,
especially if I'm paying.
Yeah, boy. That's the perfect segue into mine.
All right, go ahead.
Automatic deal breaker.
Mm-hmm.
If you expect me to pay, let me not say that. You can expect me to pay.
Yeah.
If you automatically assume or not even gonna put up effort to pay, that is like a deal breaker.
Courtesy thing.
Yeah, and it's not that I don't want to pay, because I'm gonna pay.
Yeah.
But the fact that whenever they bring the check, like if they said it in the middle and she said, but
not pushing that.
but yeah, so with me, it's like I think most men gonna pay regardless. But if you can actually act like you want to pay, that means a lot.
Yeah,
to me,
I agree.
Now, granted, I would never. If we go out on 10 dates, I'm cool with you paying for 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I'm dead broke, you want to go out, you can pay.
Yeah.
But if it's automatically, you automatically assume that is my responsibility to pay.
Yeah.
Which I have no problem paying.
Yeah.
But if you assume that, it's going to make me think that I'm going to be in this relationship alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be carrying the financial burden.
Facts.
And everything else alone. Which,
facts.
Guys, if we can afford it, we don't mind.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that you showing from day one, like, nigga, this on you.
Here's the thing. This is something that I learned through my past couple of relationships, right? You want a partner, not somebody that you got to take care of.
That is a fact.
If they showing from the jump that they not going to be a partner, what's the point? What's the point?
That is a freaking fact.
And, it's like, I date. I be out here.
Yeah.
And there's this girl that I talked to. We rekindled the flame, and we had planned a date, but things didn't go as planned. So we just ended up, kicking it at the crib.
Yeah.
And she paid for the food that night, and like went out of her way to do it. Like I didn't want her to do it, but she went out of her way to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what?
You respect
that? Yeah, I respect it. That's a good sign.
Did you feel comfortable though? I mean, like, why she was going out of her way, or you was like,
No.
yeah, she gonna pay for it. You was like,
No, it was because it was like this, right? Like she was on the way over, and like I said, things wasn't going as planned. So I was like, well, we should probably just kick it here, and then get something to eat and watch a movie or whatever like that. And she said, I'm in the mood for such and such, and that was another good sign because most girls don't be knowing what they want to eat.
boy, Trav, green flag.
Yeah.
If a girl know what she want,
Them green flags look like Six Flags went.
that's it.
Just,
You stupid.
Go
If
ahead.
a girl know what she wants,
Yeah. Super
But
green flag.
I would say one green flag, man, dog. A girl that know what she want, even if it's food. Like, hey, I'm feeling like this.
Yo.
Cause it's like as far as guys go,
I just got
most of the time.
Pause.
As far as guys go, most of the time we don't really care.
We gonna find something on the menu
That's
we
a
do.
fact. But if you actually know, and it's like whether it's the food or the movies we go into Friday, if you know where you want to go, or you know this, that, and the third. Nah, you a scrape.
Hold up. Let me put this in before you keep talking.
Pause, man. God, dog. Edit that out, Jules.
That wasn't supposed to happen like that.
that wasn't part of the skate. You stupid.
Good.
But yeah, so sum it up.
Yeah.
Red flag. Automatic deal breaker is
If they are rude to the waitress,
That's a fact.
waiter, in the restaurant,
that's a fact. And for me, is don't expect me
to
to
pay
pay, yeah.
off rip.
I
At
don't-
least offer. Even if you don't got, some girls pull out their purse, not have anything in it, and say, "Oh, can you need me to pay? I'll."
and then that goes a long way.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
if you ain't got no money or no
Yeah.
intentions, that goes a
Yeah.
long way. But for me, it is on the first date with something like that. I am like, whenever it's time for the check, if you just sit there, I'm gonna automatically think, I gotta babysit this girl. It's just gonna be me doing everything. And granted, I don't want you to pay.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
the
expect
effort-
you to pay, but it's just the effort. Let me know, hey,
Yeah.
at least she is willing to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any other red flags or red flags first date?
Man, if she show up and she mussy,
Oh shoot.
or she show up and she got a thing bigger than mine.
Oh.
No, let me stop. I was just about to end the video.
Just fell out.
That's it. She get out because how that got out there. You know, in middle
Dang.
school we used to get all the way.
Yeah.
We had suckers out
That's sick. That's sick. Yeah, drop down in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about what are y'all first date deal breakers,
Automatic deal.
and what do y'all think about ours? Are we tripping for thinking that's a deal breaker, or do you agree?
That's it.
That's it.